I think I'm in love. Their name is Gary, and they can be shy at times, but we get along really well. We like to play games together, do a bit of interior decorating, and just hang out. But seriously, I'm in love with Bugaboo Pocket. I just played through the game's demo, which releases tomorrow, June 10th on Steam, and it's just about everything I could ever want in a creature collector. Minigames, customization, a storyline, and a bunch of surprises. This is a virtual pet game starring bugs from land, air, and sea. You play as a research scientist living in a cabin with just your bugs and a pen pal for company. Raise and release critters to help Beetleback Ridge recover from a devastating fire. One of Bugaboo Pocket's selling points is that it'll have you see bugs in a whole new light. Great for people who don't love bugs yet, and validating for people who already do. And I think this is a beautiful message. Every bug is inspired by a real-world critter, and the game will have more than 20 different species, including the adorable isopod available in the demo, a fungus beetle, and a maple moth. Players will learn about their life cycles, habitats, and food sources by observing and interacting with them. Now, I think it is important to note that your little friends can and will die, but only of old age. Over the course of the 30-minute demo, I actually felt like I developed a bond with little Gary, so their death was sad, but also helped to regrow the forest ecosystem. There are actually two ways you can handle your bug's death, and your choice will impact the game. You can bury them in the garden, and their remains will help grow new types of plants, or you can pin and study them further. Besides interacting with bugs in their terrariums, the main thing you'll be doing is playing mini-games. Not sure how many there will be in total, but I got to play 3 different games, with a new one unlocking as Gary grew and progressed through 3 different stages. Winning mini-games will reward you with either silver or gold frass, the game's currency, or you can pick some up off the floor when your bugs relieve themselves, because frass is bug poop. Each game has 3 difficulty levels, with appropriate rewards given out upon completion. Aside from the different terrariums your bugs will live in, you'll also have your own living space, which is your research cabin. It includes a few different areas, and apparently your home's appearance changes as the story unfolds. I'm very curious to see what this question mark area is for. Bugaboo Pocket actually has a ton of question marks, from hidden objectives, bug traits, and locked items and decorations. And believe me when I say that I will be uncovering what every single one of these mysterious symbols is hiding. A couple of features we know will be included that weren't in the demo are helping protect your bugs from bad dreams and daily tarot cards. There was a tarot card shown, but I think the game will work in real time, so I only got to see one. You will be able to collect a full deck though. And while I'm on the subject of collectibles, there are a lot of them here. You can decorate your terrarium's walls and floor, buy different types of bug beds, and hats. This game really is about the small details, like Gary's head being too small to wear a hat until they reach the adult stage. I never knew it could be so interesting observing a pixelated digital insect, but everything from the animations to the sound effects breathe life and personality into these creatures. And the entire game is full of this charm. There's a log which gets updated with amusing messages like, "Careful, Gary is far too wee to pet," and "Gary has noticed all the redecorating," as well as some important reminders about consent, like Gary doesn't like being pet in those places. In fact, critters can even become overstimulated if you interact with them too much, so it's important to remember to keep an eye on their mood and behavior. I did test the demo out on the Steam Deck, and it worked great with the touchscreen, but I preferred using a mouse to play, especially some of the minigames. I think it would be a nice touch to include gamepad controls at some point down the line, but again, a mouse is probably the best option for most people. If you are at all interested in Bugaboo Pocket, I'd highly recommend you try out the demo this weekend and maybe even join the game's Discord server, where you can talk about bugs in the game or bugs in real life. They did a sticker giveaway last month, and I'm very sad I missed it because these are amazing. Overall, I had a magical experience playing this one, and am very much looking forward to uncovering more of the game's secrets and meeting every single bug species. Until we can do that though, here are some other games that you might like.